have tonight is another one that I've created from the Kamika Agama, which is an ancient South Indian scripture on the nature of many things, particularly pertaining to spiritual practice. It's in the Kamika Agama, for example, that we find an understanding of how to construct many mantras and specific bijas, or so-called seeds, that generate certain effects within ourselves. So I've gone through all of the sounds and I've created a mantra, or I should say it revealed itself to me, because I am certainly not the origin of this mantra. It is eternal. It just happened to be the one that made itself available to be chanted perhaps for the first time in a long time here, to put it like that. I'm wondering even if I can show you how that process happened. If I can just bring up the very same PDF that I talked about previously. And if you want access to this PDF, please let me know. This document, this Google Doc, it has the seed sound along with its color, its presiding deity, and the power that it has. And so I've gone and made this list, and I've decided today I wanted to do a mantra created from this row together. From the seed, ta. And I'll tell you how to pronounce that in a second. Its color is white, Sita, and its deity is Chandra, the moon, and it has the power of destroying death. Specifically, destroying untimely death, so that you ward off any possible accidents that could happen. That is the intention that this mantra has. So, because it has the bija, ta, and it's dedicated to Chandra, the moon, I have compiled this mantra today. Tham Namashchandraya. All mantras must start with Om. Just how it works. Om is the mantra of all mantras. From Om, all things follow. And I've turned that syllable ta into one that has an anuswara at the end, tham, turning it into a nasal, just like all the bija syllables, all the seed syllables are formed. And you can see the word Chandra in it, which is the moon. And I've added the suffix aya to it, which is how we create the dative form of a word in Sanskrit, which means that it becomes a word which is addressing Chandra. It's to Chandra, Chandraya. And Namaha is in there, which means salutations, but you might not notice it is, because at the end of the word Namaha, we breathe out. That's called a visarga, an expulsion of breath. And depending on the word that follows, the breath takes a different form. So from our salutations, we breathe into Chandra. And so the breath takes on a similar place in the mouth where we begin the word Chandra. That initial sound of Chandra, ch, 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 is palatal, meaning we arch up the tongue to the palate to make that sound, cha. When we breathe out, making that same place of articulation, then that picks up sh, sh sound, Namashchandraya, Namashchandraya. So we're joining the breath of our salutations at the beginning of Chandra. Altogether, this mantra means something like, Om, I invoke the essence of the death-destroying moon. Salutations to thee. Om Tham Namashchandraya. And a final note of pronunciation, that bija, Tham, you might notice it has a dot under the T. That's to indicate that this is no ordinary T. It's a kind of T that exists in other languages, but not English. Instead of touching your tongue to your teeth to make the sound ta, you curl it back and you flick the bottom of the tip of your tongue against your hard palate. Ta, ta, ta. So you produce it with the bottom of the tip of your tongue against the hard palate, just behind your teeth. Ta. And you'll notice there's an H there as well, and that indicates that it's aspirated. So it's a hard ta, but with extra breath. Tham, tham. Om Tham Namashchandraya. And I thought we'd do it 108 times together. I forgot to get a mala. I suppose I can use the one on my neck. This will be what will keep track of the repetitions, since you don't want to go Om Tham Namashchandraya 1, Om Tham Namashchandraya 2. Just pure mantra. A mala will hopefully keep track of it for you, and a mala should always have 108 beads plus one that acts as the guru bead. So we start at the guru bead, the bead after, and then we just finger our way all the way around until we get back to the guru bead, and that tells us when to stop. I will do that for us all today. Without further ado, I'll begin. Om Tham Namashchandraya. 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 Thank you for listening or chanting together. May that be an offering to the moon, and may the moon bless us with the ability to live a long and healthy life. May you receive the benefits of my chanting, especially those who did not or were not able to chant themselves. May you receive the benefit on behalf of me. Namaste.